Day 6 on the Lone Star Trail. We were able to camp right at the very spot where I stopped last night, so that was awfully convenient. That means I can start hiking earlier today. And yeah, I still have my buddy, which is a blessing. Some hunters pulled up beside us last evening and went out to hunt hogs. I don't think they found any though. They came back after dark. But I don't want to see any hogs. Not interested. 50 miles left. That's pretty good. What do I see down here? Some more stream crossings. I really should learn to get out my hiking poles, but they're just cumbersome. Oh yeah, this is doable. 2 logs to walk on is fine. When God was directing the children of Israel out of Egypt, he had them going in a general southeasterly direction. Another day's journey in the same direction would have carried them well beyond the eastern border of Egypt. But then God had them turn, and they were now going in a southwesterly direction, which would soon place the Red Sea between them and their destination. What? Why is God leading us to a dead end? To human judgment, this route appeared to be the most foolish that could have been taken. Now Pharaoh realized that the Israelites were not coming back. He thought they were only going out 3 days' journey to worship God and then return. So he was kicking himself, saying, "Why did we let them go?" He had soon forgotten about the last plague and where all the firstborn had died. They came to their senses and realized that their slaves had escaped. So he gathered 600 choice chariots and his army and set out in pursuit after them. And so he overtook them, camping by the sea. The Israelites became afraid because the sea was in front of them, the mountains were beside them, and the Egyptians were behind them. And they were unarmed and didn't know how to battle anyway. Because there were no graves in Egypt, have you brought us here to die in the wilderness? We'd rather serve the Egyptians than to die in this wilderness. They were cynical, of course, because Egypt is known as the land of tombs. I tell you, this is just so much fun crossing these streams. Thankfully, people put logs for me. All right, muck. Let's see if I can do my balancing act on these logs. But Moses was calm and reassuring. "Do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation which the Lord will accomplish for you today." Moses must have had a talk with God, though, because God said, "Why do you cry to me? Tell the children of Israel to go forward." And God proceeded to tell what was going to happen to them and to the Egyptians. God is so merciful. He always tells us what will happen and how he will lead his people. Even living in these last days, we know how things will go. But it does take faith, as sometimes God does lead us through impossible-looking situations. I'm liking this open kind of feel. Then God had Moses lift up his rod and stretch it out over the sea, and God parted the waters so that the children of Israel could cross over on dry ground. The Israelites were not to remain completely inactive while the Lord brought about their deliverance. They were to move forward, and as they go, to witness the mighty power of God. Now look at this pretty sight. Beautiful. Oh, it does look like I have to cross this. Oh boy, let's see where it goes. Yep, down we go. There's the log crossing situation again. My balancing is just not the best. All right, this is the midpoint. It's all downhill from here. Yes. Well, they've done a burn in here recently. Glad it wasn't today. It's neat how you can see the path through it. God could have divided the Red Sea without Moses' assistance, if the lifting up of a rod may be called assistance. God again chose to work through Moses in order that the people may come to trust more fully in their appointed leader. God ever operates in accordance with the principle of utilizing consecrated human agencies to accomplish his work on earth, whenever and wherever possible. That's why we should pray for our leaders, so that God can use them fully for his glory. Look at this beautiful thing. That's gorgeous. So that was a 5.4 mile hike through the woods. And now my mom is meeting us at trailhead number 8. And I'm going to change into some cooler clothes because now we have a road walk. All right, let's go. We're just walking down a nice country road right now. Oh, we got some Oreo cows. Now that's a pretty picture. This is what we have to deal with on road walks, unfortunately. A lot. Man, that was a busy road walk, just crazy. Here's my turnoff now, and this will be it for today. Have you ever felt like God was leading you in a strange direction in life that seemed so hopeless? I know I have. Well, hold on, my friends, because God will surely part the waters for you. I did 8.3 miles today, and I'll see you tomorrow.